Let's see if this is working. Should be working. Hold on. We'll be streaming some Mario Kart, but I'm just trying to get everything working. Guess my last video upset some people. I don't know, guys. You know, the funniest thing is the Nintendo Switch just fucking destroys some shit. Hold on, let me first see if I'm streaming. Hold on. Should be streaming. Yeah, I should be streaming. All right, yeah, the Nintendo Switch just fucking destroys some shit. You know, in the MPDs, and people aren't happy. And I'm really surprised. I have to commend Wade Duel. I always say his name wrong. He says I'll get a Switch once it gets Pokemon, and I can agree with that. If he's waiting for that, that's fine. But he's not doubting that the Switch is fucking dominating. He was one that was really against the Switch, and had it doomed and everything else. I believe, I'm pretty sure Wade Duel was one of them. But no, he didn't come out with no crazy comments. Toxic Donut says it's the kill switch. I don't think he's a big fan of the Switch. I might be taking this comment wrong, but I don't think he's a big fan of the Switch, which I thought Toxic Donut was. He used to watch a lot of Bear Hugger stuff, and then Bear Hugger flip flopped. Um, and he was a Sony guy, and because he went from Nintendo to Sony. So I don't know. I thought he was a big supporter of Nintendo, but I don't think the Toxic Donut is. I think he is another Switch hater, but that is fine. But yeah, I think this video really upset some people. This Nintendo Switch, NPD, Xbox One, and PS4 Slayer. LOL, move out the way, bitch. It's the Switch. Yeah, I made that video when I came home last night. But yeah, of course we got RXL 209 in the comments, just going at it. I'm actually looking at the numbers, and the PS4 version of Destiny in 1 week outsold the entire top 10 games on Nintendo Switch combined. But one thing that RXL seems to leave out with that statement, like him and one of my good buddies are always like the king of leaving out important information, like give you like half truths or something like that. If that makes sense, like half the information. The funny thing is, what he leaves out is most people. This is another thing too. Let me say this before I even go on with what I'm saying. Most people that hate Destiny will use Destiny when needed, and he will use Destiny when it's needed to with the top 10 of the games. He'll say, "Oh, well, Destiny sold a lot." Of course, Destiny sold a lot. It's a badass game. Dave supports Destiny. Dave bought Destiny on the PS4. There's no denying that. But funny thing is, people, I don't know if RXL hates Destiny. I'm not 100% sure, but most people, hate Destiny. And a lot that I see on my channel that always argue with me. Because they're like, "Oh, why you buy Destiny? That game sucks. Destiny 2 sucks." Yeah, I was like, the first one was bullshit when that all came out. But if you played it at the Taken King or Rise of Iron, it was a good game. Same thing with Destiny 2. It's fucking like the game we always should have, But I think Taken King was the game you should have had, and Rise of Iron. Destiny 2 is the true sequel, which is fucking awesome. If you're complaining about content and shit with that game, eat a dick. I mean, for real. I mean, just go suck a dick somewhere, because that game gives you more damn content than I know what to do with, And two, you're going to, you can pay. It's not expensive expansions. What, are they $34.99, and you get two of them? I mean, and you're gonna get more of a game, more raids, more strikes. Come on, people. Come on. But point is, people use Destiny in defense, when they don't even like the game. But funny thing is, what he leaves out is that if you look at the NPD list, not only is the Switch the top seller, you know, when it comes to consoles. But when you look at the whole picture of the games, yes, Mario plus Rabbids isn't on top of the list no more. But when you look at the whole list itself, Nintendo Switch games are all over the motherfucker. All over it. All over it. Because we'll read the list. You got Destiny 2, NBA 2K18. That's okay. Destiny 2 is number 1. NBA 2K18 is number 2. Uh, Number 3 is Madden NFL 18. That's number 3. FIFA is number 4. FIFA 18. Number 5 is Mario plus Rabbids. Number 6 is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Number 7 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 8 is NHL 18. Number 9, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Number 10, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I'm really surprised with that one. I guess people have been buying it, a lot of sales or something. Number 11 is Mario Kart 8. Number 12 is Metroid Samus Returns. Number 13 is Pokken Tournament Definitive Edition. Number 14 is Overwatch. Number 15 is Ark Survival. Number 16 is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Wow. Damn. And that's another funny thing. He's cheered up Destiny too, but where's your Sony exclusives, RXL? Why aren't they in the top 10? Nintendo has 2. Fucking Sony doesn't even have one exclusive in the top 10. The first one they have on the list of the top 20 is fucking Uncharted number 16. Where's Microsoft's? Where's all their exclusives? Why aren't they on this list? You know, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Like, Microsoft has no exclusives. Fucking Nintendo's the only one with exclusives. Oh, my bad. Sony has one more. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, number 19. Sad, but true. Oh, man, I love it. So don't even come at me with that. Yes, Destiny is number 2. Number 1. Destiny 2 is number 1, and I'm happy for it because I like Destiny 2. But we all know if Destiny 2 comes to the Switch, the definitive on-the-go version, it'll be number 1. It'll beat the PS4 and Xbox One. No questions asked. But yes, on this top 20 list, beating Sony PS4 exclusives, Nintendo. And they have more exclusives on the list. Thank you very much. They have, because we have to consider it a top 20 list because, you know, Uncharted Lost Legacy is number 16. So I'm trying to throw Sony a fucking bone here, guys. You know, they did make it to the top 10. But, yeah, you got Mario Rabbids at number 5. You got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at number 9. You got Mario Kart 8 at number 11. You got Metroid Samus Returns, but that's on 3DS. I'm just counting Switch games. So you got Pokken Tournament at number 13. You got Splatoon 2 at number 18. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, I believe. Let's make sure. Let's check that one more time. I believe that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and 5. Because I'm getting the Metroid mixed up. But yeah, 5. 5 games Nintendo has with the Switch and 1 with Samus Returns, Metroid. So yeah, fucking Nintendo's dominating, you know, the software and the fucking hardware. But in the software, they got more on the list. That's where I mean they're dominating. And they're dominating Sony exclusives, you know, on the list. So just stop, guys. Commend the Switch when it's doing good, you know, and it's fucking going in there like a fucking ninja and just fucking taking them all out. It's badass. I mean, I don't know why you guys can't just be happy. Like, I'm happy when Sony does good. They're not doing good right now. Sorry, guys. They're just not. You know, they came to a halt. Hit the brakes. Fucking train tracks are fluttering. Like the train has slowed down, but that train next to them, fucking the Nintendo Switch just keeps on chugging. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Oh yeah. then for the most part, everybody's, saying good video, awesome news, death tip. We got just Nate 78, aka Gamer Nate 78, saying rest in peace, RXL, racist prick. Good video, Dave. Damn, him and RXL have been going at it. I don't know what happened. I tried to watch RXL's videos, but I don't know if it was a glitch with my side of YouTube, but it says all his videos were gone. I don't know what was up with that, because Nate had called me on the phone and told me this whole situation that's going on with him and RXL, and I went to go check RXL's videos, because I watch RXL's channel, even though he's a Nintendo Switch hater, but I watch him. He's a good friend. Um, and I couldn't find his videos. I don't know. I'm gonna check today, see if they're there. But yeah, Nate's just saying rest in peace, RXL, racist prick. Good video, Dave. And I gotta check out Nate's video too. I didn't get to check out a lot of videos lately. Been watching a lot of UFC stuff for UFC 218 and Nintendo Switch stuff. Just watching how they're just dominating. Um, but yeah, then I got this subscriber right here. I don't know if he's a subscriber or just a troll or whatever. Um, or not even a troll. Maybe he's just really meaning this stuff. But he seems very similar to my old friend. I told you guys I wouldn't say his name on the channel, but he knows who he is. But I'm not sure. This could be a totally different guy. Sifu, old school. How many? I hope I said your name right. How many new consumers does Sony have to sell to with over 63 million sold to consumers? That sounds very similar of like what like my buddy would say, the one that we were having a little bit of differences. It's very similar, very similar. Let's continue. I have the Pro NS, and I'm an Xbox, and I'm getting the one the I'm about to get the X. Now my buddy has an OG Xbox. He might be just the same guy, but saying he has an S to throw me off. But I know my good buddy has a Pro, and he was planning on getting the X, but he has an OG Xbox, so this could be a different guy. I don't know. The Switch is now available console for me. Most people who have an Xbox or PlayStation now have the Switch to get as a secondary console. All all the casual consumers that are definitely picking it up. Nintendo finally has a console that fills a space in the market, and it sells accordingly with the software it has. Sony is in no way in trouble. Nintendo's doing its thing, and I'm glad to see it, but no self-respecting gamer is going to have a Switch without having an Xbox, PlayStation, or gaming PC first. As for Sony having any first-party games for the holiday, they release their games in the first half. But yeah, they blow their load. See, this is where you guys have a problem with Sony doing that with the Nintendo Switch in the picture. Now, with Microsoft, they didn't see that as competition, because the Xbox One, I like the console, guys, I do, but it isn't doing well. It hasn't done well in a long time. That's why they're trying with this Xbox One X, and I hate to say it, when you have a console like the Nintendo Switch out there, and even a secondary console like the PS4, PS4 and PS4 vanilla, PS4 Pro secondary, um, you know, there's no room for the Xbox One, really. No. I just, unless they step their game up, which they have to have something to offer that really nobody else has. And what are you gonna? And obviously, we learned that that hardware is not the answer, because the PS4 Pro made a more powerful console, and you got a lot weaker console destroying it, the Switch. But when you look at the features that the Switch has and what the PS4 Pro has, it don't have on the go features, what the consumer wants now, or most consumers, not all, most. It just don't work. But let's get back to his comment. As far as Sony having any first party games for the okay, that's what I'm saying. So Sony blew their load. Sony blew their load, and with the Switch I got sidetracked. With the Switch, basically in the picture, with the best exclusives, AAA exclusives you can get anywhere. Other than PS4 and Xbox One. Sorry. Having the best games there is on that platform that you can't get anywhere. Sorry, just woke up, long night. you know, they got trouble. They have to have exclusives for the holiday, especially with a juggernaut like Mario Odyssey. You know, that is a game that is not going to be taken lightly. You know, it's going to destroy fucking, with that being, if they, I'm not sure if they have a bundle with that. Oh my God. Can you imagine what's going to happen with the Switch? Switch will be flying off shelves even faster than it is, and I don't even think that's fucking possible. um, but yeah, guys, Sony's gonna have to change their game up with the Switch. You know, in the picture, they're gonna have to have exclusive for the holiday. They didn't have competition before with the Xbox One. They weren't worried. They blew their load early, but now they blew their load and made a huge mistake. Nintendo has been dropping exclusives, you know, throughout the time that they've been out for the 7 months. It hasn't even been a full year. You guys, and everybody with comments like 63 million sold and all that, that's fine. But the Switch is a new console. It's new. You know, it's like the race has begun a long time ago, and it's okay. It's time to start a new race, and the Switch is here. Sony's starting a new race with the PS4 Pro. Xbox One X is starting a new race with, you know, with that. You know, and the Switch is beating it. You know, Switch is running faster. Switch is in better condition, has better stamina. Period. Better everything. You know, but he says, as far as Sony's first party games for the holiday, they released their games in the first half of the year. Sony has released over 10 exclusives this year, and the first half of 2018 is looking to do the same. It's great to be excited about Nintendo, but you've got to face reality. The Switch is a secondary console playing to its strengths as a handheld. No, you got to face reality, Sifu, old school. The Switch is not only a home console, it is a handheld, and it is now receiving third party that we have not seen on Nintendo since some not ever, you know. We're seeing a lot of stuff come back, you know, like in the Super Nintendo games, Super Nintendo days, and NES. And now we're seeing, like, you know, like Capcom, they're making their return. And now you're seeing Bethesda and Rockstar. You know, if they're jumping on board, guys, I mean, third party is on board. I mean, as long as it keeps knocking down shit like it is, knocking down walls left and right, you know, just destroying everything in its path. Are we even questioning this at this point? Come on, guys. But I had to, before I started my live stream, I had to add all this. Sifu old school. I could be wrong. Could be a different guy. It could be somebody else. He has very similar ways that he, you know, comments and I don't know, just it's to me it's just saying my buddy all over that comment. But I could be wrong. He did give a little respect to the Switch, and my buddy don't give no respect to the Switch. So I could be wrong. But yeah, there's some people upset in the comments, and there's some people, you know, that commend the Switch. And you know, you're not gonna have everybody that, you know, is gonna, you know, get on the best fucking train out there that is the Switch right now. You know, it is what it is. Oh, and my buddy Wolflow, he is a Sony guy. He does like Nintendo, I think. I think so, he likes Sony more than anything. I mean, I don't think he's like a huge Nintendo guy, but he likes like RPGs and stuff like that. And he's knowing that the Switch is going to be getting all the JRPG stuff and all stuff like that, you know, just you really can't get nowhere else but on the Switch when these ones come out, exclusive JRPGs like Project Octopath Traveler, which is a awesome fucking game. Dave is new into RPGs, but that was like, I'll be honest with you guys, Pokemon Go got me to Pokemon Sun and Moon, which Pokemon Moon I got and was awesome. Then I went from there, and I've been trying games here and there. I played the demo for Project Octopath Traveler. Wow, what a game. But let's read Wolflow's comment. Great supporter of this channel. I may not be the biggest fan of Nintendo, but other studios really need to take notes from them when it comes to designing games. You can actually save a ton of money with those card games by printing off your own. Take it from an MTG geek like me. Yep, Wolflow. Good comment. And he says, just a heads up, your video did not show up on my feed at all. Classic YouTube shenanigans. This is even happening to larger YouTubers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have a bunch of stuff that goes on with YouTube for me, like that makes no sense. That's like, like people that I watch, it may not show their videos, and then I'll have to remember to, write into their, into the search bar, and then I forget because I watch so many people. And I will be honest, lately, guys, I have slowed down on my YouTube. I have just been doing YouTube. And the only thing I watch a lot of is like, MMA stuff. I watch my UFC stuff. I watch all my UFC podcasts. I watch like Joe Rogan. I watch Michael Bisping's stuff. I watch the one guy from the MMA Hour, Adrian something. I watch a lot of his shit. I watch a lot of interviews, a lot of UFC stuff. UFC, for me is just a big thing. I like it a lot. You guys can tell by my live streams with procrastination. We even play UFC the video game. It's like UFC. It's like, and now that I got into pops, wow, that's another obsession of mine that I just been going crazy with, and it's kind of taken away from my gaming money. So it's gonna really affect my gaming, I think, with the games I buy and stuff. But I'm definitely getting Mario Odyssey, no questions asked, and a lot of the other ones I'll get on sale down the road. Even when I'm not sure about Evil Within. I'm playing. Me and my brother. My brother is playing. He's really into Shadow of War. Shadow of War. My brother for a long time has not played single player games. He wants a Switch, but he just can't. He right now with the time he has with everything, he can't get. He just has time for certain games here and there. He just don't see them. For him, I can understand. You don't see the money right now, just wasting on that when he has something he can play. And he's into working out and all kinds of other shit. He's into motorcycle riding, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so he got fine. He used to play a lot of video games back in the day, but he's kind of not allowed to play video games at times. But now lately he is. So basically because he has more time. And with I'm not even going into all that, but he's been playing Shadow of War. And he is loving it. Like he used to play a lot of single player games. Like he was more. Now he wasn't so much a Nintendo guy. That's one thing I'll say too. He is very impressed with the Switch. Like he likes playing Street Fighter 2. He likes like how he thinks it's really cool to Switch. That's why he kind of wants one. And my one nephew wants one real bad, so he might get one. Who knows, for Christmas from somebody. I don't know. I don't know if he wants that on his Christmas list. Who knows? I don't know what's going on, but I heard he wants one. But my brother has always played like he was always like the Sega, like back in the day, he was a Sega Genesis person. I was the Nintendo guy. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So he's a Microsoft guy. He likes Microsoft, and he got Shadow of War. We got it on digital game sharing, and he's been playing it a lot lately. I'm a little further in the game, but he's learning. He hasn't played a single player game in a while. He really got into it, going around killing the guys. He's doing more of that. I went more straight for the story, but he's loving it. But yeah, let's get into this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe live stream. I didn't check my live chat yet. I'm sorry, guys. I was rambling on. Yeah, I just don't let videos. I'm telling you one thing, guys. Don't let it upset you. My opinion on the Switch. Don't let it like ruin your day. Or if you're a friend of mine and you don't agree, if you're a friend of mine and you don't agree with my opinion, don't let it destroy friendships. It's not worth it, guys. I can't change my opinion on the Switch. I can't. I'm not. And if Sony was doing good right now with the PS4 and Xbox was doing good with the Xbox One, I would be commending them. I'm not a fanboy by any means. I just like Nintendo when it comes down to it. It's one of the companies I grew up on, and for years I'll be honest with you guys, I've said this before. It's not like I don't understand anything. I'm lost with you guys sometimes. I've told you my back history. You guys seen how much of a critic I was on the Wii U. When the GameCube came out, that's when I lost faith in Nintendo. And then they had the Wii, which I wasn't much into that. And then because I wasn't real big on motion controls, really. I like the motion controls on the Switch, but not on. I wasn't into the Wii. I didn't think it was a bad console, but I just wasn't into it. Then the Wii U. I thought it was the next Super Nintendo, and it wasn't. But those, the Wii did fantastic. The GameCube did pretty decent for the most part. For like, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst, I don't think, you know. But the Wii U bombed. It was supposed to be the next Super Nintendo, and you know what the thing was? We just had to wait one more console, and that was it. It's back. The Super Nintendo is back with the Switch. That's the one that has the third party. That's the one that, has the best AAA, exclusives. That is the system that is on the go. That a feature at home console's been dying for. It's crazy. HD Rumble. I can go on for days, guys. But let's start this. Dogs are going crazy. Let's start this Mario Kart 8 live stream. Let's start it up. Hopefully I can find it with OBS. Let's see. Oh, hold on. My bad. I gotta do this too. One good thing the Xbox One is for fucking using as a fucking capture card. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, right here. Oh God. Alright, we are live. There we go. I think we're live. Let's check. Let's see. Hold on. Shit, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. There it is. I'm looking at the stream. I'm looking at my phone. Like, what the fuck's going on? What is up, Levon K-Son? What is up, Man of Leisure? Nobody wanted that dual female leads in Lost Legacy. Reason why it wasn't well received. I don't know. I thought Lost Legacy was pretty good, even though it's not selling very well. I think that I like the female leads with what's her name, Chloe, and the other chick. I can't think of the other chick's name, but I like that. I thought it was a really good game, especially at the end, but it just didn't sell well. Uncharted is simply Nathan Drake, but they're trying to, basically cut his story, because it's pretty much over. Pretty much have to start, if they want to continue this, start with somebody new. I mean, what do you think? They should go with a new male character, or sold my Xbox One when I found out Scalebound was canceled and no games on the near horizon. Oh shit. I can't do that though. I don't want to sell consoles, because there eventually something will come to it. But I mean, the Xbox One has had a terrible road for the 8th generation. It was very, very bumpy, and they almost ran off the cliff a couple times. Basically did, and then, got back on the road, started driving good again, and went off another cliff. No, I'm just kidding. It's just been a very, very bumpy road. A lot of car accidents. What's up, Poppy2K? Says, oh shit, son, what is up, Dave? Yeah, I had a comment on my previous video. I wanted to read some comments out live, and just go over some stuff with the Nintendo Switch. You know, because RXL made a point that the NPDs, he's tried to say that Destiny is #1. He totally disregarded the Switch being #1 of the console thing and go right for the software. And it is true, Destiny 2 is #1. But Nintendo has more exclusives on that top 10 list than Sony, because Sony don't have none on the top 10 list. You know, and then because we had to do the top 20, and on the top 20, Sony has Uncharted Lost Legacy at number 16. But you know, if you look at the top 20, fucking Nintendo's all over that bitch. You know. But Sony don't even have a game in the top 10. I don't even know why he's like even, you know, he says PS4 should have, oh, they're the best exclusives. Well, what's going on there? They blew their load too. So they got all their exclusives out, right? Why isn't he on that top 10 list? Why? I can tell you why, because they're just not that good enough. Not when it comes to the Switch. We're not giving up any R's. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. I have my nephew trying to steal my pop collection. Yeah, that pop collection crap, it gets crazy at times. Nephew's highly addicted to that too. I don't know. I think maybe the old crew, everybody, Nathan Drake out of retirement for the one more story. Maybe do the GTA 5 thing with all the characters. Yeah, but they already showed you Nathan Drake. Like, oh, I don't know. Didn't he just go on his last mission? I just don't see them doing it. I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think Chloe would be, she's fine. They have to, like, that's just it was sold as DLC, too. Like, if she had her official own game, like, that might be a different story. But they did promote it and everything, too, like a game, so I don't know. Maybe people are just Uncharted out. Did you ever think of that? You know, maybe people don't want Uncharted no more. That could be another thing, too, Man of Leisure. People just might not want Uncharted no more. Hold on, let me find this.
Hi.
Standard. Yeah, Mario. How many of you guys are getting Mario Odyssey Friday? Are any of you guys picking that up? Man of Leisure says, I know what they all do want, and they're ready for Last of Us 2. Yeah, for sure. Last of Us 2, I agree. I'm even ready for that. I was kind of Uncharted out by, you know, with I liked Uncharted 4. You know, I liked it. I thought it was a good game. I beat it on crushing. And I liked Lost Legacy, but I would have rather had Last of Us 2, you know. That is one Sony game that I really like, and, you know, I have to commend them on. See, I like games like Twisted Metal and shit like that. I like Sony exclusives, but I'm kind of getting burnt out of the ones that they keep doing over and over, like people playing Mario's done over and over. Do something different, Sony. And Knack 2 bombed on the NPD. See, Sony stands no chance with a game like when they try to copy Nintendo, it just don't work. I've been brushing up on my Mario Kart on certain tracks, but this ain't one of them, I don't think. Oh, shit. Do it. No. Takes a second. That's good enough. I mean, when I was that far behind, I'll settle for second. What's up, Toxic Donut? Look at that Dave go. I did good that. I thought I was gonna do bad that one. Well, I wish I'd have got the first, but I've been brushing up on my Mario Kart ever since I got that bad defeat by Resurrection. I had to brush up on my Mario Kart. What is up, Jordan Dizzle? Picked up Wolfenstein already. How is Wolfenstein? I'm waiting for the Switch version, I think. I don't know if I can wait that long, but I'm trying. I'm setting my mind to do that. I want to get it on the Switch, but I don't know if I could wait that long. I'm a big fan of Wolfenstein, of the last game. I didn't finish the DLC, but I beat the last game on Uber, and I loved it. The DLC, I got sidetracked. I didn't find it as good as the first game. But I don't know. I didn't give it a fair chance. I got to go back to it. RxL videos are gone. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened to RxL's channel? Because Nate had hit me up, telling me what was going on with him and RxL when I was going to somewhere to do something. Which I don't want to reveal my secrets because somebody might be listening. I almost slipped there. Oh shit, I fucked up. Damn it. But yeah, I was riding somewhere and our gamer Nate called me. And he was telling me about the whole thing with RxL. And I went to go look at RxL's video because I wanted to see what he was talking about. And his videos are gone. Now, what's going on? I don't get it. What happened? What do you guys think happened? Did the Nintendo Switch Team Force take him down, or What happened? Was the Switch just doing so great? Is it too much for him with the MCB that he shut it down? Or, like, I don't understand it, guys. Oh, but he did comment on my channel. Oh, shit, that bastard got me. Yeah. They would come through. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh, here we go. I wouldn't want to play a game like this. I mean, come on, people. And I'm talking to the Twitch haters. Ah! No! No! I messed up on that one. Hey Dave and Poppy, what's up Jordan? Toxic Donut says, look, okay, read that. Arxel videos are all gone. It's getting close to Xmas, man, almost that PS4. That Switch Doom is a no-brainer. It's funny. Wolfenstein is brutal, hard. Also, you still have to pick up ammo and armor. Okay, that's cool. I'm down with that. That's fine. I think the DLC was really hard, too. Like, the DLC, I remember when I was well, that's what it was. I remember now. I beat Wolfenstein, the New Order on Uber. Then I tried to, but I beat it on my own. You know, I didn't live stream that one too much. But when I live streamed the Old Blood or something, whatever they named the DLC, I had it on Uber and I was dying a lot. People get upset. You're gonna die a lot on Uber. You can't help that. So I was like, okay, I won't stream this. And then I kind of got sidetracked. That's what happened. It was a bad game. It was, people were bitching and moaning I was dying, but I'm playing on Uber. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with that. But yeah, the Old Blood was good too, but I didn't really get much into it, but I plan on playing it. Those games are hard, man. I mean, they're just fucking hard. You're gonna die a lot. I remember when I beat the Wolfenstein on Uber, I was talking to RXL and some people, I think Mr. T in Google Hangouts. We talked for a while after one of my podcasts, and it took me 6 hours to beat that final boss on Uber. 6 hours, Dave died. You know, I mean, I'm not scared to admit I died. I didn't beat it on Uber flawlessly, you know what I'm saying? But people like even I tried to mess with Doom on one of the hardest difficulties that people were trying. Like, you know, that's why I play games on normal, so people don't go, hey, sometimes games, some of them lately I've been playing are even hard on normal, like Shadow of War time. But I used to like to go, like, play the hardest difficulty and all that, but with streaming, people want to see it move on and go to different levels, not get stuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to move on as fast as possible. Yeah, you know. Not all people. But, smoke. I wonder what happened to our self-channel. That's weird. Did he have the prank hiding all his videos, or did he get in trouble for something? Like, did he do a video, like, somebody flagged him? I don't know, like, what happened? I don't get it why he's down the video. Oh, maybe, now the video I heard with the weapon wheel stuff, maybe somebody flagged him for that. I'm trying to figure out what would have went on. It don't make sense to me why he took the video. But he don't, I don't know. He does a lot of crazy shit. Nobody flagged him before. I don't think, yeah, RXL has been flagged before. But I don't think he's been flagged in a while. I don't know. Pretty sure, unless I'm getting mixed up with somebody else. I don't know. Oh no, let me take that back. RXL has had a few channels. He has got a channel. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, let me backtrack that. Yeah, he has had a few channels, I believe. All these stages that we're playing, I'm not normally playing most of the time. I gotta get the hang of these. I've been practicing the first few, the first few I'm trying to master and get down lately. But there's a lot of fun stages. I did all I did horrible that time too. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright, back. Oh shit, got a lot of comments. Come on, Dave. 10th play. Well, I got second the first time. Damn. I'm screwing up now. Give me a break. Had 2 bad races, 1 good race. RXL videos went too far. Not really going for Skyrim and Wolfenstein on handheld. Why would that not be a good handheld game? Especially Skyrim. See, what it was, I'll tell a story again. This was crazy. I was in, it was during, I don't know when exactly it was. It was a little bit before the Switch came out. I was at a mall in Johnson City, the Johnson City Mall here in Tri-Cities area of Kingsport, or not, in Tennessee. And there was like these 3 teenagers. They were, one of them I assume worked at Walmart, the story told, and there was a girl and another guy. And the first thing they said, oh, it's going to have Skyrim on the go. And I'm not making this up. I'm telling you. I told this story before. I'm telling you. And there was people excited for Skyrim. And that was what they were talking about most, Skyrim being on the go. There's fans that love Skyrim that would love to take it anywhere. If people that play that game countless times. You'll see by the sales. The sales will speak for itself. They all doubted Street Fighter 2. It's overpriced. It's old. Oh no. And look what happened to that. Never doubt the Switch, people. Come on. It's not just a phenomenon. It's reality. Oh man. I can't believe we still have Switch out after all we've done so far in 7 months. This is the stage I usually play on. I'm pretty good on this one. I get the hang of some of the other ones I'm not too good on right now. Oh shit, I fucked up. I spoke too soon. They spoke too soon. No! 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 Why did I do that? my god, why am... What the hell is wrong with me? I just... Oh my god. I am an idiot. I don't know what the fuck happened. Fucked up. I got too nervous at the end. I don't know. That was awful. Dave done fucked up at the end of that one. There's RXL. RXL is here. I thought he was... Let's see what RXL... I'm reading all the comments I missed. So many people are damn commenting. It's crazy. Another lander could be interesting, but already went with the PC version. Now I think Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch will do well. RXL, you have that USB network adapter, Dave? Yes, I do. I just don't have it plugged in. I don't have it plugged in. I do have it. I got the Amazon version. I don't have it plugged in. There's RXL. One more comment from Man of Leisure. Yeah, I usually enjoy the level just below the hardest difficulty setting. Sucks just hiding behind cover all the time on shooters. Kills the flow of the game. Yeah, I do agree with that too. I played on normal lately. I used to be all about the hardest difficulty, but streaming got me to start playing on normal. RXL in the chat. Let's see what he has to say about his channel. I'm curious. I didn't read his comment yet. Sorry about that. There's so many. So I'm trying to play the game and read the comments, and I don't have them up on the screen. So usually that's one thing that PS4 is with. You know, you can read comments on the screen. Oh, come on. Oh, now the boomerang, get away from it. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. No! Go away. No! No! Oh! Still got third. Got lucky. But damn, I thought I was gonna get... Damn it. Alright, let's see what RXL has to say. Online is hard on the Switch with the Mario Kart. It's not easy. Dave, that Target buy 2 get 1 free is from okay 10/29 to okay 11 for the 4th of November. Well, let me read some of your guys' comments real quick. Let me back out of this real quick. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. We'll go for another one. The stream is live, yet the Switch is dead. Huh? RXL, what happened to your channel? Street Fighter 2 didn't sell well. Yeah, it did for a 10-year-old game, and or how old was it? Not 10-year-old game. What is it? 20 years? Why not live Street Fighter? No, longer than that, maybe. I can't even think of it. Longer than that. I was looking up stuff, trying to read comments, but yeah, Street Fighter 2, for as old as that game is, no, it sold well. It's like Capcom is more than pleased. Sold pretty sad when the game that old sold almost just as good as a new one on exclusive for the PS4. Sorry to ourselves. Made the Street Fighter 5 look really bad. What happened to your channel, ourselves? Did Nate go after your channel? What happened to your channel? Or did you just take your video channel? I think it's like 30 years Street Fighter, isn't it? I'm trying to think. I don't want it. That game's been out a good minute. The original one. I didn't have no caffeine yet either today, guys. I'm a little off balance. I just woke up not too long ago and started the live stream. I worked nights last night, so please excuse me. Bear with me. I'm just saying with the live stream and everything. I don't know, my mind is just going. I'm not really, when I first wake up, like the first 2 hours or so, it's like, ugh. And if I get up in the morning, like morning, oh my god, it's awful. I think it's been about 30 years since that Street Fighter. Oh my god. No. I didn't add that one too. Damn it. I did alright on 2 of them. Yeah, terrible. Now, hold on, let me read some of these comments. One thing about the Switch controller, I'm so used to hitting B with like the Xbox One and stuff. Like it got the B at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Sometimes I get mixed up with that with the Pro controller. I'm on 2 strikes. Oh, you're on 2 strikes. Destiny 2 on PS4 outsold the top 10 Switch games combined in 1 week. But where's your Sony exclusives, RXL? Why aren't they on the list outselling the Switch? Huh? Yeah, exactly. And Destiny 2 is a huge game. I have to give it that. Like, that's a really big multiplayer game. So I have to say, yeah, that's a big game. But will it outsell Mario Odyssey? Hell no. I mean, come on. Let's get real here. And like I said, no PS4 exclusives. But oh wait, you did have your Uncharted Legacy at number 16. Sorry, it got beat by Zelda and Mario plus Rabbids. Let me see if it got beat out by any other Switch games. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. NPD, NPD. The Switch King. Looking at the top, we have to look at the top 20 list because we have to search for a, you know, a PS4 exclusive somewhere on the MPDs. We can't look at the top, just the top 10. Oh yeah, you got Mario plus Rabbids number 5 that beat out Uncharted Legacy at number 16. You got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You got Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS that beat that out. You got Pokken Tournament Definitive Edition beating out Uncharted Lost Legacy. Damn, it got beat by not 1, 2,